YouTube channel stars down again. Go hard, go home. It's about 4:43 a.m. Just getting in good. Went out and did a little research for y'all last night. I'm gonna talk about one of my experiences. I had the friend zone a girl last night. Before I get into that though, y'all hit the subscribe button. Y'all hit the like button for me. Never gonna ask for cash apps. Never gonna ask you for donations. Don't got no big ass packet I'm gonna try to sell you. Don't sell you no packages. Everything I talk about gonna be right here on YouTube for free. No Patreons, none of that junk like that, no paying. I just want the subscribers. So y'all hit that, let me know. And hit that bell so y'all get all the videos when they come out. Okay, I want to talk a little bit tonight, with this morning. Sometimes you're gonna have to friend zone somebody. Friend zone a woman. I know that sounds funny, because normally you hear the guys talking about them getting friend zoned. But tonight I had to do it. And I've done it on several occasions. And I'm going to tell y'all a little bit how to do it like I did tonight. So, you know what I'm saying? I called up my homegirl probably about 1 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? And then don't get me wrong. Let me tell y'all a little bit about this first before I even go into it. I really like this girl. I like her a lot. She's got her own business. She's very, you know what I'm saying, she's like me. When I was trying to get my EIN, that's employer ID number, for identification number. Y'all keep watching my finance stuff, Poor People's Finance. I'm going to be talking about building businesses and stuff in there too. I'm going to go all the way through the steps of starting an LLC, getting the EIN, all that stuff. So y'all keep an eye out for that. But at the time, about 10 years or so ago, when I was getting my EIN, is when I met this woman. Another girl that I was dating was working for her. And I went to I was picking the girl up from her job and stuff like that, and that's how I met this woman. Okay, so yeah, I did the hypergamy thing, just like our women would do. Some of y'all may have picked that up just a minute ago. I did the hypergamy thing. My girl was working for the boss. I went from my girl to the boss, and now I'm having to friend zone the boss because like we had a break and stuff like that for a while. And then now I just really got back with her a few weeks ago. So when we got back together a few weeks ago, it was bullshit, talking around and stuff. She said she didn't really want a relationship type of thing. So I'm cool with that. Because we were still having sex. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Don't never take no situationship or whatever with the woman without there being sex. Okay? And that's what the problem became this evening, because it's been about 2 weeks since we've had sex. And I was telling her, like, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't pick her up because last night was game night here in Alabama, Iron Bowl. Okay? That's when Alabama, Roll Tide, Crimson Tide plays Auburn. Okay? So everything was full last night. That's why I was out. All the sports bars, all the things, everybody was out last night. So you see, that's why I was out there. But I went and got her around 1 o'clock. We watched some of the game together. We went over my friends, went over cousin's house and stuff like that. My cousin. I had a good time. And I told her I had a good time. But the thing of it is like I told her too, like, hey, look, I asked her what's going on with the whole situation. And she kept saying like, well, every time I was coming over, I wanted to have sex and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, because we're in a situationship or whatever type thing and whatnot. This ain't, that's what we're supposed to be doing. And, this shit. So after that conversation right there, I'm like, well, I don't have a problem with that, but I'm just not into sitting there like that. We're not in a relationship and I'm seeing you and we're doing relationship stuff. She's like, well, what are we doing? I'm like, for one thing, we're out here eating. That's dating and relationship stuff. This isn't stuff that guys just do. And I'm starting to understand too, guys. That's one reason why I made this channel. Women they don't think about these things. They know that they're there. But when I see guys watching the cardio and watching Coach Greg Adams, I know you finna get screwed because of either of them point. I could have taken the issue from either side of that spectrum tonight, but I stayed in the middle. That's why I friend zoned the girl. You see, I could have took the Coach Greg Adams approach and started offering her money because she knows I had the money, and she knows, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like how he be saying, don't take my word for it. Go on the video, red pill loser. Spencer's loser game. Red pill trick daddy. Spencer's loser game. You will see he's saying $400 or $500. I could have done that. And I'm be honest with you, if you give a girl $400 or $500, probably $1,000, you probably screw any of them in the street that you wanted to. Any of them. The $1,000 will buy somebody's morals real quick because most people ain't got that kind of money in the bank. They say they're all lying and bullshit. They're saying they do, but your average American is living paycheck to paycheck. Either way as it goes, I just want to let her know that, you know, hey, look, I'm not gonna do it that way. Now, if I would have went to the game side like Lucario now, she was gonna draw me into getting into a string on. That's what's gonna happen because I was gonna have to wait for her to get ready and stay on my P's and Q's, me walking on fucking eggshells because she tried to put me in that position while we were sitting there in that doggone grill. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm enjoying my time with you right now. At one point I said, you know what? Let's just stop this because it's ruining the evening and I want to have a good time with you because when I drop you off this evening, after this, if I want to go somewhere or something, I call you and you say you want to go, I'll come get you and take you and I'll take you back home. But I don't expect anything else from you after this. I enjoy your conversation. I like talking to you about business and stuff like that. And maybe we could do some of those sometime. But if I was going to be game, see, she gave me an opportunity to turn game. Because see, here's the thing about the game thing. The Lucario shit, women already use that with you too. Yeah. They use that shit to cue you to say whatever the hell it is you got taught by the coach. Because they already know about that shit. That's why I say don't fuck with it. That's why tonight I didn't fuck with that either. What I did was this right here. When she started being like, okay, well, this and that and what, and we trying to build a relationship. Not having sex, we're not. Not having sex, we're not. Because I'm doing my end of it. I spent $60 just sitting there at that bar eating with her. And we was eating little appetizers and shit and having drinks. I told her to get you another apple martini. I'm ordering them. I'm ordering the drinks. Ain't ask her. I seen that drink getting empty. Hey, you want another one? Hey, bring me another shot of Crown and another Heineken and give her another apple martini or whatever she wants. And then the place we went to, they got specialty stuff too. So we got a distillery here that's not far from where we come from. And they had some peach moonshine from them. They gave us a couple of shots of that for free. They gave us that just because of her. Because guys would come, the manager guys and stuff, people was come and talk to us because the girl looks good. I don't hang out with mud ducks, nigga. I don't do that. I don't care what the game guys come on my channel telling me. I don't care what the Coach Greg Adams losers, because them is real losers. If you around Lucario, you're a little bit better than them. They real losers. They don't mind paying for it. That's just ridiculous. But what I did tonight was this right here. I didn't take either one of those two approaches. I took the middle approach. Let me just friend zone this joker and go on and call it a day. That's what I did. Now, that became upsetting to her. She was like, because when I was dropping her off, she was like, I was like giving her some dap. She's like, you gonna give me some dap? I'm like, look, homie. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? You telling me, first off, she tried to tell me, after we had been hanging out, we had been talking and stuff. So she was like, well, I would, maybe another time or something, but not at night because I'm going to church in the morning and stuff like that, and this and A, B, and C. And I'm like, okay. Now I didn't mention to her that it's like, you know what? You didn't say anything about church in the morning when you down in these apple martinis and these Incredible Hulks and shit and stuff like that. You got no problem getting drunk the night before you go to doggone church, but this other thing is no. Okay, but I didn't say anything about that, guys. Because like I say, it don't make no sense to even bring it up to them. At this point, I'm finna friend zone you. I am finna friend zone you. Just like that. She got out. She was in the house. And like, I drove home and got ready to go to some more bars and stuff. And I texted her and told her, hey, look, I just want to let you know I enjoyed the time with you. And I had, she had got a salad and stuff. I was like, well, that salad pretty tight. She took home a salad. That salad pretty tight. She never answered me back. I called her a little while later. She didn't answer me then either. So I said, okay. I let that be what it was. But I don't understand why we can't talk. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought that women didn't have any problems being friends with people, but apparently they do. And this is not the first time that I friend zone a woman, and it gets this result right here every time. Every time. It's one of the reasons why I tell guys, F the friend zone. I got a video about that. And I'm going to talk about it in a lot more of my videos if y'all be staying tuned. Forget the friend zone. Don't be in it. They don't like it. They hate it. Dude, I made this easy. I said, I was like, I'll call you and I want to go hang out and jump. And if you want to go, you go. I'm going to pay. Yo, I thought that was cool. I thought that was cool, but apparently that wasn't cool. That wasn't cool. I don't get that part. If there's any girls that's watching this and you can explain that to me, I want to know about that. That wasn't cool. You can have free food and free drinks and stuff. Every now and again, you know what I'm saying? Because we talk about business stuff. We can talk about stuff. We can go hang out as friends. That has caused enough anger for me to not be talked to. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And because my deal is this right here. If you have a problem with the fact that I'm trying to always have sex and be with you and going taking you to eat and doing stuff like that, I mean, because shoot, I do shit like that. Some mornings I wake up and call her, be like, you know what I'm saying, I go to the gym. Hey, look, homie, I'm stopping by out to the gym to get breakfast. I'll pick you up. I pick her up and we go have breakfast. That shit be like $12 a person at the buffet thing. Really about $15 because they got to pay for the drinks too. $30 for breakfast. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no problem doing this type of shit because that's why I was always telling guys you got to have your money in check. You got to have your money in check. And then you decide who you spend it on. Depending on how they treating you. You know what I'm saying? But even if you tell them that, hey, look, we could be friends. Look, sometimes you come out with me and shit. I call you, you go out with me and junk, you know what I'm saying? During the day we have some lunch, talk about some business stuff. I won't ask you for nothing else no more. I ain't ask you for nothing else no more. Somehow that was a problem too. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. That's why y'all, look, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Some guys believe in the game thing. I had a choice tonight to use game or to go to Craig, the Lucario approach or the Coach Greg Adams approach. I had that choice tonight. I chose neither one. Both of them were going to be losing options for me. Number one, by the time I come out my pocket with $500 to $1,000, because that would have changed somebody's mind. I don't give a fuck who it is. You finna change their mind. $500 to $1,000. I don't give a damn what woman. Unless you sit in front of a fucking millionaire, you finna change this woman's mind. $1,000 to pay somebody's bills for the month. A lot of them. A house note, a rent, a car note. You could probably put 2 bills into that. So I understand Coach Greg Adams when he says he's willing to come off of a couple hundred to 1,000. But I'm not doing that for a one-time transaction or even to buy your friendship. I ain't doing that shit. That's just me. That's personal self-respect for yourself. That's why you can't do it. Just that simple. And if guys in this manosphere thing ain't careful, these Coach Greg Adams guys gonna have all y'all paying for ass because they don't got no problem to do it. And if they train that into women, it's gonna become a problem for the rest of y'all. Just letting y'all know that. I don't want to play that part of the game, but it's kind of one of the reasons I'm not going to. I ain't gonna play it. It's one of the reasons why I made this channel, so some of y'all don't have to play it. Cause it's coming. Winter. It's coming. Because those kind of guys. Then you got your game guys that messed up women like this. Because this woman, she got married to some dude. I seen the dude. I know the dude. I don't know him. I know of him. But he was nowhere near being on her level. But game, swag, all that shit still got you. And see, now you mixed up. Now you don't know what you got to do, what you want to do, what's up. You know what I'm saying? You just, So, I'm gonna see what's gonna happen with that situation. I don't think this person's gonna talk to me no more. And that's exceptionally rude because I offered to be your friend. But women take that friend zone shit harder than most guys do, guys. That's what I'm telling y'all. Don't even mess with that friend zone shit. They don't like it. They don't like it. It was about 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock when I called this woman. I know she saw the phone ringing. She just didn't answer it. And she could have called me back. Because all I did was, and I sent her a message, said, I enjoyed your time. I just want to let you know I enjoyed the time hanging out with you. I did. And I enjoy hanging out with her now. I don't want to friend zone her, but I'm not going to do the other thing either. Really, once women start doing this sex rationing shit to you, bro, you finna start playing the game like, no. Okay, we ain't got to do it every time I come to your house. But a 2-week skip, that's a bit too much. You can slow that down to a couple of times easily. Easily. But a 2-week skip, that's just way too much. That's too long. And she knows that. She knows that too. She knows that. But what she's going to do was see if I was going to keep doing it. She asked me that. You're not going to keep pursuing this thing? No. I told her I'm not. No, I'm not that part of it. I don't mind being your friend. I don't mind, you know what I'm saying, us talking. And we could come out to do shit like this. Because you know me. She knows me. You know I ain't doing shit. You know I got my own business. You know this and that. If I want to come hang out with you in the middle of the day because you got that time, we can do that. I thought that was cool. Apparently that wasn't. But maybe I'm so low on the totem pole that I can't say that kind of stuff. You see what I'm saying? No matter how high you get on this, you always going to be the low level dude to them. That's why you got to start being able to just, hey, I'm going to go do this. I went out tonight. Everybody was out. Met some more people. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. I got off. I spent about $60 over there eating with this girl tonight, so I could tell her that. Eating and drinking. Well, most guys would probably got upset in the middle of the conversation and wanted to leave. I didn't give a fuck. I was there having a good time anyway, watching the game. We talking about this shit, and we having some drinks and stuff, and we eating some good food because it's my outing. It's not for her. It's for me. That's what you're telling y'all. It's got to be for you. I'm going to do this anyway. So I invited her to go. Just like I told her, hey, shoot, I'll be going to do this shit anyway. If you want to go, you can go. I ain't looking for nothing else after that. I think that was a good ass thing to say. But apparently it wasn't. She wanted me to keep, and I had to say it a couple of times a night, which is one reason why I did the friend zone thing to her. Hey, look, us going and eating and doing all the other stuff, that's dating stuff. That's dating stuff. So why shouldn't I be expecting sex, even though we're not in a relationship or whatever? We're still doing some relationship stuff. So you're gonna do some of the relationship shit too. Just that simple. But it's always got to be on your terms. No, I'm not doing that. Nah. And I don't suggest that other guys do it either. So, guys, sometimes you got to put the woman to the friend zone. You got to do it sometimes, and you just got to move on. It's I, it's hurtful. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be truthful. It's hurtful that she don't want to talk no more. Because I thought we could at least be cool, but I guess not. So we see how that plays out in the next couple of days. And if this person ever talks back to me again, I'm gonna do an update and speak on that too. But I want to start putting some of the stuff out here because I do the critiques and stuff. I think a lot of the guys that be watching some of the shows, they get confused. They think I'm just critiquing these guys. No, I'm telling guys really what it is. You can't, if you go too far on the spectrum, you're gonna have problems. You might want to stay in the middle of it, and hey, the ones that don't want to, the ones that try to push you toward, either way, they need to go in the friend zone. They need to go in the friend zone. If they don't like that, then that's okay. Because if they put you in the friend zone, they're okay with that. It's not a revenge thing. It's not a get back thing. It's just it's a thing that's there that you got to deal with as a person, as a man. So that's what happened tonight. Y'all drop the comments and let me know what y'all think about that. But hey, that's what I did, and that's what I would suggest other guys to do. You sit there, you have an adult conversation with the person. Don't get emotional. But if you can't get any type of if it's not a compromising situation, if it's not a compromised situation where both of y'all is getting some of what y'all want, or you see, you getting what you want out of it, then it's got to be addressed, and you got to tell the other person. But don't let them sit there and put you don't make them push you towards being a Coach Greg Adams and Pan, or push you towards, well, I'm just wait a little bit longer. I'm gonna keep. I got a tight mouthpiece. How Miss Lucario be doing it? Like, if you got a tight mouthpiece, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit tonight. All my mouthpiece was gonna tell this person was that, hey, look, we finna start getting real busy, or I'm finna start getting, my feet finna get real busy. It's just that simple, guys. But I don't understand why we can't be friends afterwards. Business associates. I don't understand that. Because that's what women say. They say that guys should be able to be friends with them even if they don't want to have sex with them. But if you try that with women, you see what happened tonight. I'm just putting that out there for y'all. And there's one thing about these double standards I keep trying to tell y'all. A lot of guys, they keep thinking that by talking about these double standards that women are going to change them. Hell no. The woman sitting there reading that was 44 years old. And you still thinking about double standards was coming up all night and that shit. And I'm like, see, now I'm playing the double standard game. I ain't finna do that. No. No. Mm-mm. No. So, y'all saw how that worked. And I'm telling y'all how it worked. And I'm telling you, if you see it, that's what you need to do. If it starts being too much rationing of sex and all this other shit, you need to start beating feet, guy. It's time to go and go do something else. And it's okay to be friends with the person if that's what they want to do. Because they might be cool people. And you should have your money to the point where if you go on some place and you want to invite somebody, it shouldn't matter whether y'all doing something or not. Because it didn't matter to me. When I was still buying them apple martinis and ordering that other food, asking this person, hey, do you want to try this? Because I already knew that this person was going in the friend zone, but it's a whole deal. Shit, I don't give a fuck. We still out here having fun. When you on dates, you got to be having fun, guy. You got to be having fun. She enjoyed that date. I know she did. That's probably one of the reasons why she didn't want to talk to me, because we had such a good date, and she probably wanted to keep having more like that. But But see, I'm telling her like, hey, look, you can't. I work like this, because she could tell me. She telling me how she works, and I'm telling her how I work, and apparently those two don't go together. Okay. Now that don't mean you don't gotta talk to me no more. It just means that we probably can't have a sexual relationship or, move towards something like that. And I don't have no problem with that. But apparently they do. So this been Tars Down to y'all. Y'all drop the comments, hit the subscribe button, and let me know what y'all think about when you got a friend zone somebody. Let me know what y'all think about that. Alright? Give me the subscribers, y'all, please. That's all I want. No money, no cash apps, no donations, not never. But it's been Tars Downey. Y'all, go hard, go home. Let me know what y'all think. I'm out.